What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Truth, and that's short for Truth Over Narrative. Listen, man, we're gonna jump right into it, man. This weekend, Saturday, September 5th, September 10th, we got Mikaela Mayer versus Alycia Baumgardner, man. It's a lot to be said about this fight, man. I'm super excited about this one. This is a fight that for it seemed like for once in a long time is no over marination. Um, you got Baumgartner that won the fight. She coming off a knockout or Terry Harper. Well, that's not her latest fight, but she had a fight after that. But Mikaela Mayer won this fight too. I'm excited. They talking shit to each other. It's live. They turned up, so I'm turned up. Like that's how it got to be. You know what I mean? So if the women are giving us fight of the year candidates like we got in Serrano Taylor earlier, you know what I mean? Undisputed with Desern Cruz. You know what I mean? If the women is bringing the action, hey, we gonna talk women, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? They bringing the fire, so we gonna talk about it. You got Mikaela Mayer. She 5'9", 17-0, 5 knockouts. She the IBF and the WBO world champion, super featherweight. You got Alycia Baumgardner. She 12-1, 7 knockouts. She the WBC and the IBO super featherweight champion. Man, I just think it's a good matchup, man. I think she does give up a little height to Mikaela Mayer. She's about 5'6", Mikaela Mayer, 5'9". But at the end of the day, man, I honestly, I don't even think the height in this fight matters. You know what I'm saying? We obviously, let's get into it and break it down. We're just gonna talk about it real quick, man. So you got Mikaela Mayer. I think we talk about her pros first. Number one, you're not gonna outwill Mikaela Mayer. That's it. Like she got heart. You're not gonna outwill her. You're not gonna outpunch her. She's not gonna let you get off without getting back. She's a dog. At point blank, period. She is a dog. Point blank, period. Whether you like her, whether you don't like her, she a dog and she come with that energy. Number two, she got a great gas tank, man. I think I really haven't seen her gas out. I think that she's able to keep whatever pace that you want to keep. She's able to keep it. You know what I mean? She will get hit, but that just is what it is. You know what I mean? She got a great gas tank, and she's a good inside fighter. I like her inside fighting skills. She will jab her way in. She's a good fighter overall, man. I really like her. I like the excuse me, I don't want to butcher her name, but I love the performance in the Hamadouche fight. I think her name was Hamadouche. I don't want to butcher, I can't, but I think her performance in the Hamadouche fight was very good. She did her thing, and she's had many of great performances. And so at the end of the day, I think, I mean, she a true champion, Olympian. You know what I mean? So she got that pedigree, great coaching. You know what I mean? Everybody speaks highly of Mikaela Mayer. So at the end of the day, that's what it is, right? Let's get into Alycia Baumgardner. Her pros, man, slick, man, slick. She know that ring well. She working with Tony Harrison now. I forgot who she was training with before. I know she was fighting out of Ohio before, but now that she's over in Detroit with Team Harrison, Team Super Bad. You could see Tony Harrison in her, man. You could see a lot of the, just the slick, the jab, the just knowing her place in the ring, the generalship, all of that. And then she got the power. Obviously, Alycia Baumgardner, she's been around, but we know her because of the Terry Harper KO 4. You know what I'm saying? I like her power. She could crack, man. She's a power puncher. She can crack. And she does that. She does that well. Again, she's a crafty puncher. I like the way she sets up her punches. She's just not going in there swinging and just doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? She fight. You know what I mean? She know what she's doing in that ring. You could tell that this is not new for her. She's not new to this. She true to this. You could tell because like I said, the way she set up her punches, the way Alycia Baumgardner carries herself in the ring. And if you watch some of her older fights compared to, being with Tony Harrison, you can see the maturation of Alycia Baumgardner's fight game. It's very apparent. We're gonna get into cons, things that I don't like. I'm gonna start with Alycia. I just ended with her. Let's start with her. So I'm not sure about her gas tank. Point blank, period. I mean, when I look at a fighter like Mikaela Mayer, we've seen her in with good opponents, right? Not every women's opponent is, a top tier, champion contender, So but we've seen her in there with good competition. And one thing we know that, from the first to the last bell, Mikaela Mayer come to fight, point blank period. Like, she comes to fight. So either way, but I'm not sure about Baumgardner's endurance. I personally think that Alycia Baumgardner power decreases drastically over rounds. She's 12-1. She's got 7 KOs. Just to mind you, her first 4 fights, I believe she had 4 first-round knockouts. But with those first 4 opponents, they had a grand total of 2 wins. You know what I'm saying? So I think 2 people was debuting. One had 0 wins, and the other one maybe had 2. So yes, we've seen we've seen her punch. We know she got the power because we've seen the Harper fight, but I just don't want to just crown her as just like the biggest puncher in women's boxing ever, because a lot of that, granted, like I said, she's got 12 fights and 7 knockouts, so she has a good knockout percentage. But again, her first 4 fights was first round KOs, but there was, again, jobbers, people that she was supposed to do that against. So I'm curious to see how her power. I'm curious to see what her power looked like this fight. I'm curious to see if if this fight is still in the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th round. I'm curious to see if Alycia Baumgardner can still throw shots with that much ferocity, if she's still willing to step in there, bang, brawl, and if she still can possibly get Mikaela Mayer out of there in the later rounds. You know what I'm saying? And she there to be here also. There is a select group of fighters, man, and I don't know what's to it, but Alycia Baumgardner, if you watch it, especially, I don't want to say too much in the Terry Harper fight, but in her last fight, she fought somebody by the name of Matisse. In her last fight, she showed great head movement, man. Keeping her head off the line, either punching with her head off the line, but it just seemed like she just still get hit. It's certain fighters, man, certain fighters that it's like, it seemed like their defense is good and they making the right moves, but then like they still get hit. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. The verdict's still out on that one because, like I said, it's kind of hard to say. Well, somebody's a slick fighter and they're getting hit, but again, she is a slick fighter, but sometimes she is there to be hit too as well. So that's just what that is, man. I believe that in this fight, if Baumgardner can catch Mikaela Mayer clean in the early rounds, especially 1 through 4 or 1 through 5, and if she could, catch it clean, Daza and put a combination together, I think that Alycia Baumgardner can get Mikaela Mayer out of here. But I just think that Mikaela Mayer's willpower, and then, like I said, man, she's a dog, man. So I just think she got that dog in her. You know what I mean? I really think. I mean, I think Baumgardner got the dog in her too, man. But I think Mikaela Mayer got that dog in her, and so I think that she will be able to take some of Baumgardner's punches. I think Baumgardner will have to take some of Mikaela Mayer's punches. No question about it. And we'll see. One thing I do know about Mikaela Mayer is she's in love with that 2-3. And for my people that's not boxing hardcores, or if you don't know the sport of boxing that well, she loves throwing that cross and that hook, right? That right hand down the pipe and that left hook behind it. And so I'm pretty sure Alycia Baumgardner's team has been training for that. That's something that you could clearly see on every single all fight footage of Mikaela Mayer. That's definitely one of the things that sticks out like a thumb, man. I don't want to say a sore thumb because she's doing her thing, but she loves that 2-3. She loves that 2-3. So I think if Baumgardner could set up some counters off of that, if her and Team Harrison, if they work in that, I think we can have a good fight on our hands, man. I'm not going to say fight of the year. I don't think this will be better than Serrano and Katie Taylor. That's a hard ask. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm happy that it's a lot of bad blood here, a little bit of animosity. They not liking each other, a lot of shit talking, a lot of trash talking. It's the undercard of Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. Great timing for this fight. I think that women's boxing is in a great place right now. You know what I mean? We had some good fights. Like I said, Katie Taylor, Serrano. We had Franchon Cruz DeZern become undisputed this year. You know what I mean? We getting a unified title fight right here. We getting Clarissa Shields versus Savannah. I mean, it's a lot of good fights, man. I believe that not even just women boxing, man. Good. This boxing is we in the golden era right now, man. Boxing is it's at an all-time high, man. It's right now is a great time to be a boxing fan. You know what I mean? No matter what, it's traction in damn near every division, even the heavyweight division. You know, is more traction. Wilder's back active. You know, Andrew Ruiz just had his fight. Yeah, I think boxing is in a good place, man. Boxing in a very good place, man. But like I said, man, hey, I'm excited about this fight, September 10th. The co-main to Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall, Mikaela Mayer, Alycia Baumgardner. This is gonna be one to see, man. I'm not gonna miss this for nothing, man. You shouldn't either. Either way, man, it's your boy Truth over narrative. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to call a friend. Get their mama on the line. Subscribe to my channel, man. I'm dropping heat. We making things happen over here, man. A-Side Boxing. We out.